My dear friends, today we just try to understand one of the oldest dynasties which ruled in Indian subcontinent, and that family dynasty was the Shatavahanas. The Shatavahanas who ruled over Indian subcontinent in between the 76 when that is first 76 AD is the prime date that these people who came into prominence, but the historical evidences and the literary sources shows that the Shatavahanas who started their rule in between 235 BC to 220 AD means round about 400 to 450 years rule was made by these dynastic rulers. Anyhow, regarding their origin, there were many theories propagated by the historians. For example, the term Shatavahanas, it is split into two parts, Shata plus Vahanas, means they were originally the horse riders, or these people were the soldiers in a particular dynastic rule. Shatavahanas were connected to the foreign origin, means they are not at all the Indian origins. This type of theory propagated by some group or some historians or some group of the historians. So anyhow, we observed that the Shatavahanas, who were originally the Indians, and they concentrated especially in the central Indian to up to South Indian territories. The evidences which were available in some parts of Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka, it proves that the Shatavahanas were dominated in these provinces. Nasik, Paitan, Karle, and in Karnataka, Vadagaon, Madhavapura, and some parts of Belgaum region are very noteworthy points. And by the by, in Uttara Kannada, Banavasi is one of the dominated area of the Shatavahanas. In Andhra Pradesh, we got the reference of Nagarjunakonda, Amravati and Jaggaya Pet, etc. So anyhow, these Shatavahanas who contributed everlasting contributions to the Indian culture, both in artistic point of view and strategic point of view or administrative point of view. So here we come to the point that the Shatavahanas, who were popularly known as one of the ancient dynastic rule, who laid the foundation for the proper administration in Indian subcontinent. They fought against the foreign powers like Shaka, Pallavas and Parthians, Indo-Greek and many foreign tribals. They protected and safeguarded the Indian culture. So these political events proves that the Shatavahanas were not at all the foreigners, but they were originally belongs to India. So anyhow, these Shatavahanas, they started their career as the subordinate rulers or subordinate officers under the Mauryan Empire. And after decline of Mauryan dynasty, these Shatavahanas who came into prominence and started their independent rule. So here we come to the we try to understand, or we come to the identify, come to know about their importance, their contributions, their way of administration in this chapter. So we try to start with this chapter under the following points. First of all, the political history of these Shatavahanas. Secondly, the prominent rulers who flourished in this dynasty, with special reference to Gautamiputra Shatakarni, his early life, his military achievements, his administration, his contributions in the field of art and architecture and literature. And lastly, we try to understand, or we try to trace out the contributions of the Shatavahanas to the Indian culture. So first of all, we try to understand the political background, political history of the Shatavahanas in brief manner. According to the inscriptional evidences, C. Mukha was the real founder of Shatavahana family. He started his career in the year 235 BC to 213 BC. This hero who defeated, that is Kanava ruler, that is Shrestha Varman, and he established this new dynasty. And he made more and more efforts to strengthen this independent rule. And he was succeeded by his younger brother Krishna I, popularly known as Kanhara. He ruled from 213 BC to 203 BC, means only about 10 years he ruled over this Shatavahana dynasty. And he was succeeded by Shatakarni I, Shatakarni II, and he was succeeded by Hala. Means there were many rulers who flourished in this family. Noteworthy references shows that there are more than 14 to 15 rulers were ruled before Hala. But there were not at all a proper or a systematic records or sources were available to know about their achievements, know about their career. So anyhow, Hala, who was considered as the 17th ruler in Shatavahana family, his rule was 20 AD to 78 AD. He was a great scholar, he was a powerful warrior, and also a great what we call follower of religious tolerance. Hala, who marched against the Sri Lanka, and as a victorious ruler, he got married the princess of Sri Lanka known as Lilavati. In the commemoration of this great victory, he wrote a famous book known as Leela Vani. And this historical work narrates or gives a detailed account about his conquest or war on Sri Lanka and his successful history. And by the way, he also wrote another famous book known as Gatha Saptashati. This Gatha Saptashati, which contains more than 700 lyrics, small poems, and these poems were highlighted about what we call some metaphoric themes as well as some superlative exaggerations and beautiful narration of both political as well as social and romantic evidences or events of Hala. So anyhow, this Gatha Saptashati and Leela Vani, which proves that Hala was a great scholar and he was succeeded by some petty rulers for a short being. And at that time, we observed that Gautamiputra Shatakarni, who came into prominence in the Shatavahana dynasty, his rule is to be considered as the golden era in the history of the Shatavahanas. According to the historians, the period of Gautamiputra Shatakarni was 106 AD to 130 AD. Means round about 24 years, Gautamiputra Shatakarni, who ruled over Shatavahana dynasty as an successful ruler. So, let us try to understand who was this Gautamiputra Shatakarni. So, one of the most prominent emperors or rulers in Shatavahana family. See, Gautamiputra Shatakarni's almost all these achievements were referred by, we got the reference from Nasik inscription of Gautami Balashri, and this inscription was written by Gautami Balashri, a chief queen of Shatavahana family and mother of Gautamiputra Shatakarni. So, according to this inscription, Gautamiputra Shatakarni was one of the most powerful and young and energetic king. He was a great warrior and he defeated the foreign rulers like Shaka Kshatrapas. He also defeated major contemporary powerful rulers and he consolidated this Indian subcontinent. He protected India from the foreign rulers. And at the same time, this inscription further explains that he conquered Konkan, Saurashtra, Malwa, and Upper Krishna valleys. But at last, this inscription ended with a painful words that such a valorous, such a generous, such a heroic son that I lost in very young age itself. So this is a lamentation of Queen Gautami Balashri. Means it shows that Gautami Putra Shatakarni, who lost his life or he died in early age itself. So anyhow, this Nasik inscription of Gautami Palashri is the best example for the propagate, that is to know, to preserve the achievements of this great personality. Okay, then another noteworthy point is that this inscription further explain about